EVs are no longer the future, especially in North America. If you believe the hype that's going around online this week, which I don't know if you're tracking or not, but it looks like Daddy Trump's big, beautiful bill might very well be passing, which means bye bye EV incentives and tax credits and all that stuff. And that's why Elon Musk is back at fighting Papa Trump again, and also why the stock is down yet again. I mean, if we just look at year to date, since Elon's favorite president taking the office again, his company has been doing quite sporadic movements. I am so glad I'm out of this stock now. It doesn't give me the peace of mind. But yeah, man, look, let's just call it what it is. The days of really trying to sell the EV dream is harder to sell right now. And that's really for an investment standpoint, right? Like if people are going to buy EVs, and I made this recommendation in one of my earlier videos, you should buy used. And that's what I'm going to do. And I'm trying to practice what I preach. But there was a time where Tesla looked like it was unstoppable. I mean, to be fair, even I was believing the hype just a little bit. And now, if we look at Gemini here, it looks like in 2025, the Ford F-Series, so including the F-150, the most popular truck, is also projected to remain the most popular vehicle in the United States, while the Toyota RAV4 and the Honda CRV are also strong contenders. At one point, it looks like on early 2025, RAV4 dethroned the F-150, and so they're kind of going back and forth. But nowhere in here am I seeing, look, the Chevrolet Silverado, Honda CRV. I don't see the Model Y anymore, which is so sad. There was a time where the Model Y was the best selling vehicle, not just best EV selling vehicle. And now it's too hard to make that case. Not only because they're going to become more expensive without those rebates if you're buying new, but then it's like, now you got to be associated with Elon, and that's either a good thing or a bad thing. But regardless of your opinion on that, it's a polarizing position to take. It's like, you got to walk around and say free Palestine or, go IDF, or you have to make these loud proclamations because of who Elon is. And one day he's attacking Trump, the other day he's apologizing, the next day he's about, this is a dumb bill. Elon Musk knew long before I was elected that I was going to be against EVs. And then Elon's like, he's the reason why he's in the White House. I stole the election from him with all my money. I don't really know if like money equals stealing the election, but to my point, he funded the hell out of his campaign. But not to get too political. My point being is he put what, $250 million into Trump, in the ballpark. That's how much money he gave him for his campaign, hoping that maybe Tesla would do okay, maybe get some exemptions from this. And then Elon Musk knew very well that I was going to remove the mandates because, according to POTUS himself, he's saying he's not against EVs, he just doesn't want to force them. Now, as a person who lives in a capitalist society, I understand that headspace. But as a person who's very forward thinking and is very like green energy, and I like that stuff, I like the idea of like, let's move away from gas, man. Let's do something better. If it's possible and the tech is there, why not do better, right? But now that there's no mandates federally, it's really hard to sell these things. We're just slowing it down. But my advice to you, if you're in the market of buying an EV, who cares, right? I don't care who the president is this term, next term, the term after that. None of that matters. My car may very well still be around 2 presidents from now, 3 terms from now. Who knows? But if you're going to buy an EV, remember what's driving you towards it. If it's aesthetics, maybe wait. Maybe there'll be more cool looking vehicles. If you're doing it for saving money at the pump, especially if you're in California, if you're a tech enthusiast like me, Do you see where I'm getting at? Like, none of these things should persuade you one way or the other based off of what administration, regardless of who's in office, is doing. I bought my Model 3 in 2019, and that sucker I paid over $60,000 for. And now I'd be surprised if I pay over $25,000 for the exact same, right? But I didn't care because that's what I wanted at that time. If you're going to be in this market, stay true to what's driving you towards that sector. Whether you're being an investor or whether you're being a customer or both, or if you're just observing, just remember why you're interested in the space. Maybe it's a big, beautiful train wreck that we just can't take our eyes off of. Or maybe it's because we believe that the future of vehicles, which may be electric, is going to far outlive any president and whatever policies they implement.